a special new way to enjoy the story of the Lord of the Rings.
And Jake is live at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater with a behind-the-scenes look for us. Jake?
That's right, guys. For some of us, we grew up reading the books. A lot of us grew up seeing Peter Jackson's films on the big screen, but now you can experience Tolkien's Middle-earth from the Lord of the Rings right here on stage at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater. We're live. I want to introduce you. No, this is not who I've been talking to on the dating apps. This is one of the incredible pieces of puppetry that they have. One of the amazing several dozens of pieces of puppetry they have here on stage. I'm here with Tony Bozzuto. Tony, you play a certain character who people might be familiar with in The Lord of the Rings. Tell people who you play.
I do. I play Gollum. I don't know if you could tell by my haircut, but I do. I get to embody Gollum every night.
That is a heck of a role to play for this story. Before we start talking about Gollum, I mean, the puppetry here is incredible. Just the details on these things is amazing. Talk to me about, you get to do a lot of working with these things as well. What is that like?
Yeah, the Black Riders, we get to, a lot of articulation here. We get to play with the ears, a lot of the mouth. These things are connected to our shoulders, and we're in complete black, so you really get to see just, it's mostly the horse when we're dealing with the audience and the threat of these sort of dead creatures that come for Frodo and for that ring.
I love that. Now, I want to talk about bringing the role of Gollum to life here on stage. It's a role that we're familiar with. We all can do the Gollum impression based on Andy Serkis's performance. But talk about making the character your own and kind of taking ownership over that character for 3 hours every night.
It's been quite a challenge. There is, of course, the iconic performance by Andy Serkis, which we do try to give a lot of that in our performance here, but they've given me this amazing set to climb all around. The cast is incredible. We're trying to bring out the human nature of Gollum, because while he is the bad guy, he does have some redeemable quality. There has to be something there from the human aspect to make him possibly redeemable in the end, and I think we explore that.
You talk about climbing all around the set. Another thing you do often is you actually get out there with the audience, and you talked about in the break, you and I were talking about when the kid sees you for the first time. Talk to me about when you're out there in the crowd and a kid gets his first glimpse of Gollum. What is that like?
It's kind of wild. We've had some mixed responses, but my favorite is always the ones that kind of lean in. You know, you think they're going to shy away when they see this creature come down, but some of them, they see me, they go, yes. And they just,
that would have been
really, me.
Well, people got to come out and they got to see this performance. They got to see the show. It is here until September 1st, and then they're going to New Zealand where they actually filmed the Lord of the Rings movies. Tony, congratulations, man. I'm so excited to see the show, The Lord of the Rings musical at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater. Get your tickets now while it is in town.